Well, I actually started very late in life, so I used to be a rower for quite a few years, and then I decided to take up rugby just to kind of, a lot of my friends played, and just probably for more of the social side to start with, and just doing something competitive after I'd retired from high level rowing. So I played at London Welsh for quite a few years down the road, and then I moved to Richmond a year ago, 2 years ago, and now I'm at Harlequins.
What were the main differences between rowing and rugby? Because rowers are known for their elite fitness. Were there some comparisons, or were there some things that you found challenging moving across to rugby?
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously being pretty fit, put me in good stead for that side of things. But playing rugby, I'm from Wales, so I've grown up with rugby, but I haven't actually played it myself. I just watched a lot of rugby and supported it. So there was a lot of differences. It's obviously a lot more physical than rowing. So there's a lot of different demands on the body, which I had to get used to.
And why was it that you chose to come play for Harlequins?
I live in Strawberry Hills, so down the road. I support the men's team anyway, and I just think it's a really nice sort of family feel club. Well supported as well by sort of the neighbourhood and surrounding, and I just it's professional. It just seems to be a really great place to play.
You say you're a fan of the men's team. They can be known sometimes for their expansive and style of play, offloading. Do you think you guys will be looking to emulate that next season, leading into the new Super League structure? Yeah,
definitely. I think we want to play an exciting brand of rugby. Rugby that people want to come and watch. And enjoy watching, whether we win or lose. Obviously, winning is the aim, but something exciting for people to enjoy as well.
Just talk about broadly the Super League structure. It's a bit of a landmark moment for the sport, and hopefully women's rugby as a whole can really kick on from here.
Oh yeah, it's really, really exciting. I'm really glad that I'm still able to be involved, with this new structure going forward. I think we've got a couple of extra teams now that will be playing, and I think that hopefully we'll get a lot more interest in people watching the games and media attention. And I think that's really going to boost the sport as well.
Obviously, the team's aspirations will be going and wanting to win the league, but if there are some more specific goals, what will we be hoping to achieve next year?
I think we've got a lot more players to develop as well. We've got a big old squad now, so I think developing players as well for international side of things. Obviously, we've still got lots to work on. We lost quite a few games this season. We've ended up obviously in a great place winning the Premiership, but we did lose quite a few games. So we've got a lot of things to work on. And obviously there's some new teams in the league, and with this whole new structure, the clubs are going to have a lot more a benefit from a lot more attention, more resources and things. So the other clubs are going to be a lot stronger as well. So we've got lots to work on.
Of course, Harlequins now, the supporter base has a new team to cheer at the weekends, so a lot of this squad will be quite new to them. Who are the ones to watch for the coming season?
I think our number 8 or back row, Fee Fletcher, is great. Also Shawnee Brown as well. They've really come through this year. They're playing really well, and they've been kind of the stalwarts for us through the season. Really, they've been there for every game. So they're ones to look out for, definitely.